All right, so today we're going to be talking about sources of loans and credit as we continue our discussion of credit here. So first thing I want to talk about is financial institutions. Your commercial bank is your very basic financial institution. Here you can have deposits, lend and transfer funds among businesses, personal or individual, and also other banks. They control the largest amount of funds and they offer the widest range of services. Example, West Liberty State Bank, Midwest One, Hills Bank. These are all commercial bank financial institutions. The second one's called the Savings and Loans, otherwise known as an SNL. It's a depository institution that accepts deposits and lends funds. The interest rates here may be slightly lower than banks. Okay, so obviously if you're going to borrow money from somewhere, this might be an option for you just because it has a little bit lower interest rates that you might have to pay back on it. But they don't offer as wide a range of programs that a commercial bank usually does. The next one's gaining a lot of interest the last few years is credit union. So a credit union is owned and operated by its members, and they provide savings and low interest loans to the members. A couple examples of credit unions would be John Deere Credit Union. Used to be the University of Iowa Credit Union, but now it's called Green State Credit Union. Again, these are owned and operated by its members, and they provide savings and good low interest loans to their members. So as we talked about credit, I want to, we have loans. You can go get a loan if you want for a car or something. House, obviously. That's a way to earn credit. Other ways to earn credit would be to open a charge account at a department store. I know several of your parents probably have many of these. I know I do. I have a Menards card. I know my wife's got a Kohl's card. So you get some good benefits from some of them at times, but it's also a good way of earning credit and using the getting character built on your credit. Apply for a gasoline company credit card. You don't see those as much anymore. Have a telephone in your name. Again, you don't see that very much anymore. I know when I was in college, the telephone was in my name. So I would pay the bill, and then my roommates and I would have to sit down and decide who has to pay how much back to me. Another way I could earn good character reference on my credit. Another one's pay your rent on time. Again, in college, a roommate of mine, he would pay the rent for us, and then we would end up paying him. So he was earning a good character rating on his credit by doing that. So those are a few other ways that you can earn credit as well. So the big thing I want you to know here is credit scores. Credit scores, they're called FICO scores. They range from about 300 to 850. The other part I want you to really know about this is basically 600 is considered to be poor. Everything below or above, 730 to 750 is supposed to be good credit. So you want to make sure that you have that good credit. You have, if you go into West Liberty State Bank and want to get a car loan from somebody, they're going to look at your credit rating and these FICO scores. They're going to look at these 3 different scores and see them and decide whether or not you have a good credit history or not. So these are some commercials here that free credit score guys you can see here. We'll watch one here real quick. So again, you have this, we have 3 credit scores. There's 3 credit bureaus. They are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. And these are going to have your scores, and one score can be bad for you. And then you need to make sure that you go in and you call them and ask why your score is bad, or get online and see why the score is bad. Maybe somebody's been taking some loans out on your behalf and you don't know it. So those are important things to definitely do, to be checking that out as well. Here's some more commercials. We won't watch all these, but these are from the freecreditreport.com. Pretty catchy tunes. So there's some commercials there that you can see about your credit score. How do you improve your credit score? You don't need to write all this down. I just want to kind of go through it real quick. Review your credit report and correct any errors you find, as I said before. Creditors look at the average age of your accounts, so keep those old accounts. Reduce your balances on credit cards. Pay your bills on time. It's probably the most important of all. Make sure you pay your bills on time. Don't let anyone make an inquiry on your credit report unless you absolutely have to. And don't open new credit card accounts just to increase your available credit. So the APR, or annual percentage rate, the cost of credit expressed as a yearly percentage. In the finance charge, this is cost of credit expressed in dollars and cents. And yearly membership fees are included here. So this is going to be everything combined together. And then your assignment is to look at this slide, and then you will have a Google Doc. You need to compare all these, go through and all this, and then at the end you need to decide which one that you would choose and why. Again, credit cards are really they can be great for you, but they also can get you in some serious trouble as well. So you definitely have to be careful of what you're doing with credit cards, and you have to make sure that you're watching yourself and can pay it off every single month. And that's it for today.